Good afternoon. I'm at West Mersey and I'm doing yet another island activation video. I promised to do something different soon, but I'm kind of still making the most of the weather at the moment. There's actually people swimming over there. Today I'm heading out to my right, which is heading west, and I'm going to go to either Great Cobb Island, which is just the other side of Packing Shed, or I'm going to go to operate from Cobmarsh Island. But I'm QRP today, 5 watts only, with a kind of a ultra lightweight setup, Yaesu FT817. Millionaires Row, these houses here. How the other half live, eh? Okay, so I've got Cobmarsh Island in front of me, and I need to be the other side. I can either go to my left and head sort of around the southern tip of the island, or I can go right through the channel down here, which is called Bessam Fleet, go around the southern tip. Tell winter's coming. Still a nice day though. So this looks promising. Oh. Get out and have a look. And I've actually got a wooden post there as well, which can make my life a lot easier when it comes to putting the aerial up. A bit soft underfoot here, but this tide's still coming in, so if I can get out, I know I can get back in. That post's not going to be much good to me really, it's in the wrong place, but oh, this one's better. What I want to do is just lash the vertical to that just long enough to get the guys out. It just makes it so much easier. Okay, I'm kind of set up. It's a bit of a bodge job. I lost a tent peg over there. As you can see, the tide's still coming in. I've hauled the kayak up here now. I lost a tent peg, so one of my radials I can't, or one of the guys that I then attach the radials to, I can't peg it in. I haven't been able to find a stick or anything like that. I'm just going to run with 2 radials, and they're not particularly well. This one's certainly not very well elevated, and I've lashed using my paddle leash from the kayak, from my paddle onto that wooden post there. And looking at the SWR, and it's a bit high. I could shorten the element, but I've actually I bought an ATU with me. I was hoping that I wasn't going to need it, but technical problem number 2. I've put the other radial out and just laid it across. It isn't really any lower, but it is lower than that one. Just laid it out. I thought that might help. I've got the ATU, but I haven't got the lead to plug the ATU in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down a little bit because it was resonating too low, and I've got a knife here which I've always got with me anyway, and I'm just going to chop a couple of inches off the top of the radiating element and see if it brings that SWR down, because it's not too bad at the very bottom of the band, and I'm going to try that, and if that doesn't work, well then I'll give up, I suppose. Well, I've successfully managed to cut a little bit off of there, but I've also managed to cut my thumb, which was not part of the plan. So just need to get a little first aid kit, which has never had the need to use this before. Patch my thumb up. I just put a plaster on that. So I've taken off the top of the radiating element there. I've taken about 2 inches off. So I'll see if the SWR is kind of an acceptable level across at least a little bit of the band. Then I will persevere. Sorry if I'm moving around a bit too much. And the good thing is, because I love just paddling and kayaking and being out and about on the water, if it doesn't work and I don't manage to activate or get any contacts, I'm really not that fussed. That's better. Let's see if it goes up. So I'm up to 14,310 there, and it's 1.8 to 1 or thereabouts.
Secure contest, secure SOGB contest, Yankee Tango 5, Lima Delta contest.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey, please again.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable.
Okay, copy my friend, 2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf 5 portable. Okay, go to channel 73, 59069, 069.
Roger, Roger, thanks very much. You're 59001, number 1, Roger.
Okay, number 1, Roger my friend, nice weekend, goodbye, 73.
73, good luck. Yeah, I moan about contests, but on days like this...
Whiskey Mike Golf portable, 59220, 220.
Roger, Roger, you're 59002, number 2, Roger.
Number 2, thank you,
So yeah, contests. That's 2 contacts more or less straight away. So
Secure on the station, secure on the station. This is Oscar Kilo Stroke, Sierra Papa 9 Golf, Oscar Juliet Portable Station calling secure on the station, looking for an station from Field Day. Cure that.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable.
2 Echo 0, Washington, Mexico. Call you 59061 QSL.
Roger, Roger, thanks very much. You're 59003, number 3, Roger.
QSL is 003. All the best, sir. Nice to get you in the log. 73. Good luck in the contest. Bye bye.
73, thanks very much. Yeah, just 5 watts only here. 73, bye bye.
5 watts. Good job. You're a 5.8 here, a real 5.8 QSL.
Okay, there you go. That's my 4 contacts in the log. So anyway, I've got to take all this down now. It's not quite high tide. It's high tide in about 10 minutes. And then I'm just going to go for a paddle around. So anyway, that's another island done now. Sunken Island. I kept calling it Great Cobb Island, which is over there. I just did a few weeks back. But you can see that the island is quite waterlogged now. This does, on a really high tide, because obviously I spend a lot of time over at the packing shed, on a really high tide this will get completely covered and the island will completely disappear. I'm just going to basically sling this in the hatch of the kayak, any old how, and sort it out later. As you can see, it's not very... it's where the... I packed the aerial up, I just slung it in there. It's not very neat, but it's not really conducive to being organised over here. I'm sloshing around, so that'll do. All the stuff's in the dry bag, so that's fine. All the stuff that needs to be in the dry bag is in there. My plaster's falling off because I just fell over and put my finger in the waters, my thumb. So I'm going to paddle over to the packing shed and redo the plaster on my thumb and clean it up a little bit. Go now. I'll just have a little look around, make sure I haven't lost anything or left anything. So this is where I was operating from. There's no elegant way to get in a kayak. Right, let's go. Leave my thumb up and put some PVC insulation tape on the end of it because the plasters are a bit cheap. I need to get some better plasters, but yeah, that's why I carry a first aid kit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink my 59p Happy Shopper summer fruits juice, put me old plasters and me rubbish in the bottle, and then go for a little paddle, slowly make my way back over to the car park.